Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I am going to be recreating this look that I found on Instagram. It's one of my favorite things to do, recreating looks from the internet, because I love seeing other people's creativity and trying out what they did and seeing if I can pull it off. And this is the look that I'm going to be recreating today. I found this look on Instagram. Here's the thing. I don't know where I found it. I'm unfortunately so bad that I cropped the photo out of somewhere. I don't know whose account this is. I don't know where I found it, but this is the look I'm going to be recreating. Number one, this is a gorgeous individual. Who is this nigga? This nigga is fine AF. What I really like about this look is, number one, it's a halo eye with a pop of matte red in the inner corner, and it also ties into the lips. So you have that pop of red in the inner corner, you have the red lips, you even have a little bit of that red blush going on. This is a look, and once I saw it, I loved it, and I was like, I have to recreate this look. Before we get started in today's video, please do me a huge favor and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd love you guys to join my family here on the internet. Also, please do not forget to click on the notification bell so that you will always get notifications of whenever I upload a new video. Without wasting any more of your time, let's get started with today's. So I've already done my brows off camera because I'm not gonna subject you guys to seeing me do my brows on camera, because I do terrible brows on camera. I'm going to take a little bit of my Teo's Cosmetics complexion, I don't know the official name of this product, but I'm going to take this product and apply it to my eyelids, and this will be my eyeshadow base. So I have done this look a total of, I think, 2 times. The first time I did this look, I was in Abuja. The second time I did this look, I was back in Lagos, but I was really sick, and I was basically forcing myself to go out that day, because when I'm sick, I do not like to sit at home. When I'm sick, I don't like to be sick. I do not like being that sick person. So I'll take my meds, I'll take my drugs, but I'll still try and go out. So that particular day, I tried to film the video of me doing that look. Like, I was trying to film that look. It started raining, it didn't work out, so I stopped filming. I took a nap, I woke up, it stopped raining, and then I just filmed my Abuja thrift haul. I was still really sick when I filmed my Abuja thrift haul, but now I am much better, so I'm expecting this look to come out really well, even better than last time. I got 2 new eyeshadow palettes from Juvia's Place. This one is the Festival by Juvia, and this one is the Zulu by Juvia. I am absolutely in love with Juvia's Place products right now. So the first shade I'm going to take on my eyelids is, I'm going to be taking the shade Kissy from the Afrique by Juvia's Place palette. I'm going to be taking a large fluffy blending blush, and this is going to be my transition shade. Pat it all the way up here. I'm going to go straight in to the Zulu by Juvia's Place palette, and I'm going to be taking shade number 3. This palette doesn't have names, but I'm going to be taking shade number 3, which is a dark brown. I'm going to be taking this on a pointed deluxe crease brush, and I'm going to start forming the halo. So I'm going to just apply this here and inner here. What this look really reminds me of, to be funny enough, is the Kim Kardashian Met look. She did a similar look to this. Like, this look is really similar to that one, except that there's no matte inner corner. It's just like a halo eye with like a lot of sparkles in the middle. I'm going to take a clean blending brush, and I'm just going to blend the top right there, just the tops right there, so that's a bit more diffused. I'm gonna go back in and add more. I'm gonna blend. So it's applying and blending, applying and blending. And if you notice, I'm not concentrating on the lid, I'm going upwards. So I'm going past my crease and applying that shade all the way up, almost to my brows. In the photo, I noticed that the halo was a bit darkened by black. He used black to really darken and emphasize that area. So I'm going to use a little bit of black, because the second time I did this look, I used black and I didn't like how it came out. But I'm willing to try again, and I'm just going to use a little bit of black to darken right where the edges meet the empty space right here. So I'm going to take the black from the HVS Beauty Star Eye and Brow palette, and I'm going to be taking this fluffy brush. This is a Sedona lace brush. I like it because it's fluffy, but it's kind of like a flat fluffy brush. I don't know if you can see. Kind of flat, but it's a fluffy brush. I'm going to dip into the black just a little bit, and then I'm going to apply a little bit of the black right at the edges right there. to kind of like just give that darkness. And it's gonna also emphasize the halo in the middle. So I'm just adding a little bit of black. I'm not adding too much because black is one of those shades that if you're not careful, whew. So that is all I'm applying. I'm gonna go back in with the brush I used to apply the brown and just lightly feather that so it blends in better. I didn't add any more product on the brush, by the way. I'm just using whatever is left on the brush to blend and feather the black in. So it's not very obvious, but it's there, and it's gonna add an emphasis to the gold that we're gonna put in the middle of the eye. For the gold in the middle of the eye, I'm gonna be using 2 different shades. I'm first gonna put down Kissy, which is from the Afrique by Juvia's Place palette, which is my favorite gold shade of all time. And then I'm gonna top it off with Odogu, which is from the Festival by Juvia's Place palette. So I'm gonna take this flat eyeshadow brush. It's an old brush I have from some Sephora. I'm gonna take a Kofi and press down into the middle. So I'm patting it. I'm not moving. I'm just patting the eyeshadow on. I'm taking it all the way up right before my brow. Ooh, look at that. I love how when the light hits, it hits this top area right there. And then for the emphasis, just to add a bit more oomph, I'm going to go into Odogu. And I'm going to concentrate this on the center right here. Just right here. This is gorgeous. I love it. I love how it looks. Now it's time to add the inner corner matte red, and I'm going to be using the shade Izafa from the Festival by Juvia's Place palette. This is the palette. This is the shade right here. So to apply this, I'm going to be using a flat brush, a flat eyeshadow brush. I actually stole this brush from Coco's mom. I'm so sorry. When I went to Abuja, I took this brush from Coco's mom's eyeshadow kit, and I was like, oh, that is nice. That is a very, very nice brush. So I'm gonna take Izafa, and it's a pressed pigment, so I have to be really careful. And the reason why I'm even doing my eyes before the rest of my face is because it has a lot of fallouts. The second time I did this look, all under my under eyes were like it was terrible. So I'm just going to be really, really careful. First apply it here, then move it outwards. This shade is so pigmented. Like, look at how it literally just took over the eye. I'm going to take the first brush that I used to apply the brown and just lightly pat where the red is meeting the brown so it blends in better. Doesn't look like it had liner. It really doesn't look like it had liner, but it definitely had lashes. I don't have any eyelashes to use, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my regular combination of Maybelline and Lancome. First, going to put down a couple of coats of the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express mascara. Then I'm going to wear I'm going to layer that with a couple of coats of the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. There we go. We got some lashes. Alright, now that we're done with the eyes, let's move on to the face. I'm first going to put on some primer. The primer I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This is a really nice primer if you're looking for a simple silicone primer that's going to fill in your pores. So I'm just going to pat it into the skin. To color correct, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Cameo Color Correcting Pen. This is, it's red. It's basically red, and it's for darker skin tones. So I'm going to be using this to color correct under my eyes and around my mouth. I've realized that when I color correct, my skin and my makeup just looks like 10 times better. It's now part of what I do again. I used to color correct before, but I stopped, and then I started again because I wanted to try out the pen. I wanted to try out the Master Cameo pen, and I love how my skin looks when I color correct. My face is so red. Now I'm going to set this. Yes, I'm going to set this. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. For foundation, I'm going to be using an oldie but a goodie. This is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. I am in the shade NW48. This is actually a brand new bottle. A brand new bottle that I'm using. I wish Studio Fix Fluid came with a pump, but it doesn't come with a pump. You have to buy it separately, and I'm like, So I'm gonna take my foundation and apply it all over my skin. Have you guys been seeing the drama happening? Like, the American YouTube beauty community is literally like falling apart. It seems like there's always some scandal, some drama. Always something is happening. Something is always happening on that side of the internet. Like right now, the drama that I know that's going down right now is between James Charles and Tati. The drama is just so interesting. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is so extra. This is what happens when you have light and you have money and you're not worrying about anything. Like, this is what happens. You get yourself into unnecessary drama that is not needed at all. But yeah, you guys should let me know if you've been keeping up with the drama, if you've been seeing what's happening. Can you like let me know your thoughts and stuff? Because I have thoughts. I just don't have anyone to discuss it with because like none of my friends are into YouTube, like into YouTube drama the way I am. So like guys, sound up in the comment section below like what you think about all this drama that's happening. I would love to hear your thoughts. Do you not see the way Studio Fix Fluid just makes me look like a damn fucking goddess? Like look at the way my skin is just so beautiful, so lush. And what I like about it is that it's a full coverage foundation and you don't need a lot to cover up at all. To highlight under my eyes, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 45. I'm going to be highlighting under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, the chin, and my forehead. Got that. I'm going to be using my Real Techniques eye sponge, this tiny cute sponge, to blend out the concealer. I'm trying to be very precise because we do have a red inner corner highlight. I'm trying not to blend out that red too much. To set my under eyes and everywhere else that I put concealer, I'm going to be using the Black Opal True Color Ultra Matte Foundation Powder in the shade Medium Dark. The guy definitely had a contour going on in that photo. He had a really nice contour going on. So I'm going to be contouring with the Maybelline Clear Smooth All-in-One powder. This is the shade Mocha, and I'm going to be using this to contour my face. I'm also going to contour this jawline. Then I'm going to take my powder brush, and I'm just going to set the rest of my face. There's no product on this brush. I'm trying not to put too much powder on my face. So I'm using whatever is on this brush. Like, I usually use like the Maybelline Fit Me. So I'm using like the remnants of the Fit Me just to blend the rest of my face in. Now to highlight, he definitely had a pop-in highlight. You can see from the photo. The highlight is popping. So I'm gonna go back to a highlight that I haven't used in a while. And not because I don't like the highlight, just because I haven't used it in a while. This is the Yanga Beauty Candid Glow highlighter. This is a loose highlighter. It is one of the best highlighters that I have used. It is so pigmented and it's very, very like glowy. So I'm going to be really careful with this highlight because I don't want it to get everywhere and I don't want it to like be a little bit too overpowering. So I'm literally taking some of my brush, like just getting rid of the excess and just... So I'm just going to take that and blend it. You see what I mean about this highlight? This highlight just shows up. If you're not careful, this highlight can really take over. So that's why like I apply just a bit at a time. And then just to tie it together, I always got to put it on my nose. I'm gonna take my bad blender, my bad beauty sponge, and just push the highlight into the skin. Looking at the photo again, I can definitely see some blush. There's some blush right there. So I'm gonna take some blush. I have a red blush. Yes, I do. This is the MAC powder blush in the shade A Little Lusty. This will add a bit of redness to my skin. Just gonna add a little bit of blush. I'm not really a blush girl. I don't... Blush isn't my thing. I don't wear blush. But I will wear it once in a while. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of it and just... There we go. We've added some blush. And I actually like how it just adds like a bit of color to the skin. I should wear blush more, but I don't know why I don't. Now it's time for me to finish up my eyes. So in the photo, I can see that he has red liner in his waterline. So I don't have red eyeliner, but I do have red lip liner. This is the Zaron Cosmetics lip liner pencil in the shade Red Vines. I'm gonna use this to line my waterline. I actually really like the red look. I was worried that it would make me look sick. I don't see it at all. I don't think I look sick. I'm gonna be taking the brown from this palette. This is the Zulu by Juvia's Place, and taking this shade right here and smudging it along my lash line. Now I'm going to be really careful and try and add a little more red to the inner corner. Yeah, it's back. Because like when we apply the concealer and we apply the powder and everything, obviously most of it has gone away. So I have to go back and reapply it, but I have to be really careful because I don't want to stain my face. Lastly, I am going to finish off the eyes with a coat of the Maybelline mascara. It's time for the final part of the look, and it's the lip. Now from that photo, I can see that he's wearing an ultra matte. Like that lip is really red and really matte. I don't have a red matte lip. I have lipsticks though. I have traditional red lipsticks, so that's what I'm going to be using today. I'm first going to line my lips with the Zaran lip liner pencil in the shade Red Vines. This is a really nostalgic product for me. This is the Dior what's the actual name? This is the Dior Rouge Dior lipstick in the shade Favori Red. This is one of the first products I bought from Sephora. This is one of the first things I bought from Sephora when I was in America. I have this lipstick nostalgia's sake. I don't wear it anymore, but for this look I think it's appropriate to wear a really beautiful red lip. Looking at this in the viewfinder and looking at it in my mirror, I think it needs something more. So I have this liquid lipstick. I'm not sure if it's a liquid lipstick or is it one of those. I have this from Teos Cosmetics. This is called Sugar and Spice. I think it has a bit of a gloss to it, but I think it's a bit darker because this looks too bright. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this on top. There we go. Did it make a difference? I'm not sure. And of course, I have to finish off the look with the Maybelline Superstay Setting Spray. You gotta finish up this beautiful work you've done with some setting spray. And that is it for today's look, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. Recreating this look is one of my fun things to do. I love recreating looks I see on the internet, and I'm definitely going to be making this into a proper series. I love it. I love this look. I love how the look came out. Look at that highlight. Look at the lips. Look at this face. Anyway, thank you guys so much once again for watching. I truly and really appreciate it. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up because it helps my channel. And also, do not forget to be awesome. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. I have lipstick on my hands now.